Hey, what's up in the dub? I was here having this coffee moment and having this time, on this Sunday morning. And I had a thought that come to me, so I'm going to tell you. There comes a time you be in love, You be crazy in love with just want that perfect person to come to the door and say, baby, do you belong to me? Or are we just a temporary, just a temporary thing? As you go through your life and your relationships, and I'm gonna tell you from a woman that's been through a lot of stuff in my life, relationships, they hard, man, they hard. And they only hard because I feel like the hardest thing about a relationship is being real with it, just being downright real. Because sometimes you don't want to. Us older women, we always want to look right. So it's kind of harder for us to confront a situation with just direct, yeah, I did it, I was wrong, I was feeling this type of way. See, that's the wrong way to be, but when you in love, you make this decision to where I'm nervous to tell you how I feel because you make me feel like I can't lose you. But first of all, one thing you did wrong was you do not own that person. So they have the right to make a yes or no answer with the decisions that I effed up with. They have a right to say no or yes, even though I'm in my feelings like I didn't do this and this wasn't much. It was a lot to that person, and you can't get mad. And also I learned when I was out in these streets, I got that confused that, we never get caught up in our bull crap. Sometimes we want something in our relationship. And I'm going to tell you, women and men, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a man in the relationship, you can't get mad at this woman because this woman decides that she wants to be loved and you took that away from her. You don't have the right, especially even if you were married, you don't have the right to keep someone trapped and bound to living with something not fulfilling my needs and making me feel like I'm the princess, I'm the queen, and I'm everything in this mother effer, you know what I'm saying? And if that ain't going on, then there's a problem. Because you gotta remember, ain't nobody perfect. But one thing you gotta remember, you gotta stop seeing people as property. They were brought in this world with a daddy, a mama. If it's surrogate, they still started out with, the tools to make an individual. So you gotta look at life like I never owned you. You're not my possession because I directly was not from your mother or your father. So you have no right to take that like trying to grow somebody up. And remember this, if you gotta grow a B up and they still acting, man, you gotta grow up. I mean, you men, if y'all don't wanna tough up and be rough and tough and don't wanna listen to yourself, that's your problem because you need to listen to you too. Because sometimes you miss out on what a woman's really trying to tell you is this. If I don't get what I want, I'm just as important as you are. And with my stuff, I'm not going to keep repeating the same thing. Oh, I need this and I need this and I need your attention and I need you to love me. I need you to put direct focus on us and what we're doing, and I need you to show it to me and make me feel it like I got the same way we got together, the same way we going to stay. Because what's going to happen is y'all go separate ways in the end if one grows up than the other because some things seem not mature to the other. So you don't want to get a mature woman and a person that's younger than you, because they're going to see things totally different. And some of them go back to the kiddyish ways when you think they should have their stuff together, and there's no way they should be effing up. But I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nobody perfect in this world. If you put yourself in a bad situation, it's because women, I don't care who we are, we have to step into it, listen to it. Because a lot of things we know intuitive before we got in the car, we shouldn't have did it. But we took that initiative because we fell in love either with, you got to look what you fell in love with. If I fell in love with your mind, then I can see us going through all this. But if I fell in love with just playing around with you, treating you like a toy, then that wasn't what it's supposed to be anyway. So I'm not pressed about what you do. See, you have to separate the bull from the real, and from what do you want in your relationship. If you want a relationship that's been around, or everybody skip rope sometimes, and I'm forgiving and you supposed to be forgiven, but you still throw it in my face, that ain't cool either. That's just a runaround that you're going to have to keep going rebound. So you got to come to a decision where, yeah, I screwed up, and yeah, this is why I did it, and this is what I want to do to correct it, and this is how I'm going to start living my life, and that my past don't define me, and my future, I'm always trying to do better, because I am human and I make mistakes, just like everyone else. That's what people have to remember. Even in relationships, no one's perfect, especially when they're young, middle age, and older age. Because sometimes older age, they get too possessive. Middle age, they get too, well, I should be suspicious, but I just want to see if I still got it. And younger age, you belong to me, and just like that flower pot. But that's not what I consider to in a relationship, baby. It's real or nothing. So I don't even go rolling like possession. It's not cool. You don't own nobody. I don't even care if you're married to them. They have the right, I don't care, to be free, because I came from somebody else's spots, I put it that way, and it wasn't yours. So I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. You gotta live another day. But